Is Sonic as good as you guys think it is? Well, I'll let you know. Sonic the Hedgehog. Now, this has been one that I've actually been excited for a while now. I mean, I think for most people, Sonic is kind of like a staple for a lot of children. I mean, for me personally, I grew up with a Sega Genesis, and I was the younger brother. So you know what that means for younger brothers? You get stuck with Tails while your older brother plays Sonic. And then if you try to complain to your mom, you could say, hey, I'm letting him play with Tails. Why not? But enough about that. Let's get to the review. First off, thank God that they made those animation changes, because looking at the old image of Sonic, he looked horrible. So going through an entire movie with that, I don't know if I would have been able to do that, because again, he looked hideous. But as far as this new one goes, he looks amazing. In fact, he kind of looks adorable in certain times. So I think a lot of people are going to enjoy the changeover that they did. And one of the coolest things too that I really like is the animations with it. At first, you're kind of looking at it and it does look a little funky and it looks really out of place. And also when the very final scene, when they're in San Francisco, when you guys see it, you know what I'm talking about. It does kind of look a little, cheesy. Maybe it's just the landscape thing that they're doing up there. But besides that though, everything else looked amazing. And the storyline, it was good. It was a real basic storyline, nothing too surprising, but at the same time, it's a kid's movie. And speaking of the kids, that was one of the coolest parts about it. Being in the theaters, hearing all these kids like laughing and screaming and getting excited for Sonic. Even when he was hurt, like you could hear them go, the whole crowd was enjoying the entire movie. So again, that's one of the big factors for me too, is that like people are really enjoying it. You can hear that people are enjoying it. The theater experience, I should say. And then we got to talk about Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey, I mean, yeah, we always know that he can play zany roles, but sometimes he could be over the top. What was it, the Riddler in one of those Batman movies that he played? Now, I personally like that, but I'm sure there was a lot of people that were probably watching that movie and thought that was cheesy, and maybe there are some people that are watching this movie and think it's a little over the top. But me personally, it fit. It fit perfectly as Dr. Robotnik. I loved it. Eggman, however you want to say his name, sorry. But I loved him. I thought he was great. Everything he was doing, his dances, his little jokes, talking smack to the other guys, it was good. It was good. He did great. He'll definitely stand out. And if they do another Sonic, please, Jim Carrey, come back, because I really don't want anybody else to be Eggman at this point. I mean, again, he did such a great job. It makes you remember that. And speaking of great jobs, I don't know his name, but Cyclops was great. He was a good buddy for Sonic. So again, made like a really cool dynamic between them two. So even if he does or doesn't come back for the next one, it'll be great to have him. But if it ends up just being, Sonic and Tails versus whatever, that'd be cool too. And yeah, there is a little secret clip at the end, so pay attention to that. I mean, you don't have to, but you have to. I don't know how to really say it any other way. And it'll make a lot of the Sonic fans super happy. So again, wait around for that one. Oh yeah, and just a quick little note, you do see Knuckles, or not necessarily Knuckles himself, but you see his tribe. So if that gives you any hint to why, then yeah, you'll see that. And yeah, so get to the rating. As far as the rating, I ranked it 8 out of 10. Now, some people would say maybe a 9 out of 10, while others would probably drop it down. Me personally, again, I like an 8 out of 10 with this movie. I thought it was great. It was enjoyable. It was acted well, but then it was still kept as like a kid's movie. And then it still wasn't cheesy though. But again, still fun enough for everybody. I think anybody, if you like Sonic, you're definitely going to like this movie. I don't think you'll hate on it. If you are going to hate on it, then you're just one of these people that are super into the backstories of Sonic, which I guess there's people out there that are like that. So if you're that big of a fan, I'm sorry if you are disappointed, but I think anybody else who's interested in kids movies, video game movies, which I don't know if there's fans for that, but again, just family time fun, this is your movie. Go see it, bring the kids, enjoy yourselves, you guys. Again, it's lighthearted fun, 8 out of 10 for Sonic the Hedgehog. I don't know what's going to be my next review, you guys, and again, I'm sorry that it's taking so long. Hopefully this one's a little bit better, but yeah, take it easy, you guys. Have a good one.